To get revenge on the pervert who had been spying on her, she did something that no woman would ever dare to do. She drew a large amount of fresh blood from her arm, first spilling some of it on the floor, then dropping a drop at the door, and finally pouring the rest into a pot, mixing it with hot water. Once she had enough blood water, she put her pajamas on a pillow, stabbed it dozens of times with a knife, and then evenly spread the blood water on it. At the right moment, just before the pervert unlocked the door, she held her breath and lay motionless on the couch like a dead person. When the pervert entered, he stepped on the drop of blood at the door, leaving evidence of his entrance. Then the next second, he discovered the corpse on the couch. At that moment, he remembered his identity as a voyeur. To clear his name, he quickly fled the house. Unknowingly, he had fallen right into the woman's trap. Seeing him leave, she quickly got up, took a few selfies, pulled out a hair, and trimmed it to match the pervert's length. She placed it near the pool of blood and snapped another picture. More details. After cleaning the scene, she even dropped a drop of blood under the couch to leave more clues for the police to find. Finally, she disappeared without a trace, leaving everything else to the pervert. After leaving her house, the pervert immediately sent her a message saying that he would bring a client over to view the house tonight. The reason he could easily enter her house was that he was the manager of a real estate agency, specializing in buying, selling, and renting properties. Using his job advantage, he often sneaked into clients' homes, satisfying his perverted desires by invading others' privacy. What's worse, every time he entered a client's house, he would steal a small insignificant item so it wouldn't be noticed and keep them as trophies. To store these items, he even rented a large warehouse, hanging all the things he'd collected on the walls, creating his own twisted paradise. But once he'd done this many times, it was hard to recapture the thrill of the first time. So John decided to try something new to satisfy himself. That's when a beautiful woman caught his attention. She was eating a grilled sausage, but posting photos of vegetarian food on social media, with a caption saying she only ate vegetables to protect small animals. This contradiction piqued John's interest, so he made her his new target. Through the letters in her email, John found out her name was Han Sura, and after searching for her on social media, he discovered that she was a popular influencer with nearly 300,000 followers. She shared pictures of luxury bags, million-dollar cars, and Michelin-star restaurants. Clearly someone from a wealthy family. But the problem was, why would someone like her live in such an old, rundown rental house? After some time following her, John noticed a new change in Sura. She started doing charity work. Once, when a kitten in the community broke its leg, she cried during a live stream, saying she would take the kitten to the hospital for treatment. Her followers praised her kindness, but this raised a suspicion in John's mind. After the previous contradictions, he felt like this wasn't the real Sura. To figure out the truth, John decided he needed to visit her house, but after trying many different passwords without success, he was ready to give up on Sura. Unexpectedly, the next day, Sura came to him, handed him her house key, and said she wanted to sublet her apartment. She claimed her company had suddenly sent her on a business trip. John immediately knew she was lying, but he didn't confront her directly. After all, he still wanted to explore her house. The next day, while Sura was out, John couldn't wait to sneak into her home, satisfying his twisted desires. As he was leaving, he noticed her voltage stabilizer was broken, so he decided to replace it for her next time. But little did he know, when John returned the next day with a new stabilizer, he found Sura dead on the couch covered in blood.